Good morning, good afternoon, good moment, whatever it is for you. It is always so good here in the kingdom of God. Welcome back to Wounds Into Light. Hey, look, we're already getting our first cards out. It's been a minute. Since December, I've really been purging and taking this next step into my journey of healing here and enlightenment. I'm almost at my 4-year period because I awakened in the 444 portal. So anyhow, with this purge, I wasn't wanting to bring that energy into the kingdom here. So welcome back. Let's just give it a go and let's see what comes out. I mean, there's already energy flowing there. So let's just see what today brings. Yeah, I love it. I love the energy that's here. It's very welcoming. It's warm. It's inviting. It seems as if we're on this good track. Like, I feel we're ready to go hike and we're starting on this path. And we're starting to see the wildflowers as the hill steadily inclines. It's like the energy here of the collective is that we have started a new healing journey, 111, and now this is the path that we are moving forward. What is to come, Lord? What is here? What is here today with the collective energy? Okay, so we have this one card here that really made itself known, but it stayed hidden. So we're going to keep it that way because right now we have this page. We see this Jack of Hearts, but this is going to be a Page of Cups. However, in a regular playing card deck or even just the basic tarot deck, we just see page. We don't know if this is a prince or a princess, so we have to take both into account that both of our energies are here. Did you also see that it came out in this like diagonal upwards? There's that incline that we just saw, but the incline is facing, without seeing what this card is, the incline is facing this. So this is what's at the top of our mountain here. This is what our focus is. This is what's going to help us overcome these new frequencies of the cups paradigm, really. And in the cups, we're going to see this element of water. We're going to see these big threes in a gematrian state of gematria, which is the Hebraic alphanumerical code of all energy in the universe. And so when we see these roots and these dimension of major and minor, we're going to see cups as a major 3 because of that element that's there. When we see the Jack or the page, that's the 11. So we're seeing a big 3 and we're seeing a big 11 here. And so there's a lot of 333s coming up. There's a lot of good things, right? Well, good things are coming upward because if you're going upward, you have to go rise to the top, right? So you're going to see that best view. You're going to earn that destination. And then just like the roller coaster, you got to go back down again. So we're seeing that incline. We're seeing that embracing. Okay, we are embracing something good that is coming, something that is going to fill our cup, something that is going to emotionally heal our bodies in such a way that our neural pathways and our cellular structures will change and be able to heal, or as they're healing, be able to replicate that healing matter 333C. And as that replication continues to take place, as that mountain continues to be peaked, then our energy is only going to continue replicating what honors it, what's good for it, what's meant to be. 3, 4, 5. I love that so much there. Let's see what this card was. Oh my gosh, Queen of Pentacles. I love this so much. See, when we see this page, remember how we talked about we weren't sure if it was masculine or feminine. We weren't sure if it was a prince or a princess. But now we see this upper higher self, this mother inside of you, really, that's saying continue loving yourself. Heal this wounded masculine energy. Heal the wounded feminine energy because they're wounding each other so that you can rise up to the mountain and be that mom and the father to yourself that you always deserved, that you wish that you would have had, or that you would like to pass on to your own children. There's very much this cycle breaking energy, is there not? You know, we see this upward motion of love to gather into this potential energy to overflow ourselves and use it in our motherly nature as we nurture ourselves. So beautiful. I love this collective energy today. Let's see what else is here. What else is here on the self-love journey, Lord, and this collective energy of healing our wounded emotional bodies to gain potential within our nature and our nurture. Because it's not one or the other, it's the same, right? Look at that. A King of Swords now. See, do we see how we're just rising? That we're just elevating? And Cups is 3. Pentacles, we're going to see that 4 in Gematria. And then here's the Swords. So we're actually going to go back, but really it's forward. Because this technically is still here, is it not? Because we see the Swords, we see the Cups, then we see the Cups, and we see the Swords. We very much are healing wounded feminine energy here. Feminine is Swords, we have the Cups there. The feminine is the overall root. The maternal line is what's being healed here. This King of Swords, this is this true healed mentality in this masculine energy. If the masculine energy can create safety and security, then the Cups energy can be safe and secure. Vice versa. If the emotions can become safe and secure, then the thoughts do as well. And I believe that's what your inner mother has been telling you, honey, is once you can get, remember how we said the wounded feminine and the wounded masculine? Well, we're going to see the wounded emotions and the wounded thoughts. And this is just continual patterns. Because look at, we see this Jack and this Queen and this King. Continual patterns between father and mother to child. Now, as you elevate and, evolutionize within, but also on the outside, you were once going to be a child, now you're the mother or the father, and this is your child. And it's very apparent of what we are passing on or what we don't want to pass on. So I believe that when you continue to peak this mountain, when you continue to go up this, what seems like a hard track, but it's so fulfilling, honey. It is so rewarding. You don't even know what's to come because of what I can feel here. It is such a clear direction of where Mother God and Father God want you to go. It's this continual pattern of only you can trek this mountain. Only you can get through this healing. No one else can do it for you. It's beyond beautiful. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. Holy shoot. See? Look at that. Lots of, patterns coming to play. And look at that's coming out too. So let's see what that is. Let's see what this is. We have this King of Wands right here. Oh, look at, oh my God. Oh, and an Ace of Diamonds. Ace of Wands is trying to come out, but look at, I use this card as like my God card. Like Jesus is here. This is the renewal. This is the rebirth. It has been born again. It is finished. And God says he is the Omega. So he's also the Alpha. And do we see where this, once we can, this mountain is about healing the feminine energy, honey. And when you can heal the feminine energy, then the masculine energy is going to come into play because God has to rewrite what was wrong. It is so beautiful here. This amazing ability to, once you are your mother, then this father energy can come into play. There's no more fears. There's no more lack of self-esteem. There's no more feelings of unsafe. There's no more of being hard on yourself and producing guilt and shame. This old wands that is being renewed to love yourself. This is old processing. This is how you use your passion or lack thereof, your anger, your frustration, your trauma, your victimhood, your narcissism, whatever it is in that body. That is what's going to fuel you forward within your feminine energy, because your masculine energy starts first and your feminine energy rises. This is why we see that mountain peak, because this call to heal is to help you go inward and up. And your wounded masculine is back bracing, front basing this feminine energy, and they both have to work together to rise to the top. Beautiful. That God energy coming through. Yes, look at that. Another page of wands there. Just overall inner child rebirth. Very much so. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is hard too. This is a lot of trauma. This is kicking up the dust of your trauma, really. This is showing you. This is the ability to go back and look at what was handed down to you and then rewriting the script here. Rewriting it. Yeah, look at, there's a 6 of Swords there. Sailing away, thinking away, feeling away what was handed down to you. and creating more stable and security in yourself. There's the Joker card, rewriting your own path as you travel it on the bike, right? Let's pull in some tarot here. And I want to use this one. I want to use this one here. This one's being called. Lord, what else is here with this feminine, masculine woundedness before we get to the top? Before we get to the top of this peak, before we can really reevaluate what we're offering and then what we can bring to sacrifice. Beautiful. I love it so much. It's a big purge right now. That's what I was talking about as well. The collective's just going through a huge purge. Wounded energy here. What else is here, Lord? Look at a depolarized Four of Swords. We're purging what has killed us and kept us dead and frozen for so long, right? This is just kill me now. I don't want to deal with it anymore. I'm at a dead end. All four corners are blocked. But there's always a way out. There's always a way to think out. There's always a way to feel out. You have free will, but you don't get to control the variables that God brings in for you. And this Four of Swords, too, just shows us how our masculine energy is wounded and it continues to overthink. It continues to bring in that egotistical energy. It continues to provide depolarization because we saw that original King of Swords that needed it to be evolved into. It's very hard to see how we can become our own Queen of Pentacles and how we can become our own King of Swords when we have never had that good example to begin with. So how do we know what the heck to do when we never had an example? Well, we had a negative example. So now all we have to do is, okay, this is what they did. I'm dissecting what was handed down to me. And now I'm going to do the opposing. Now I'm going to rise above. I'm going to peak it and I'm going to do something different. I love that so much. Doing something different to heal the wounds, because the wounds will gather their ashes, and then the fire, the energy that gets burned off and evaporated will actually rise up because of that heat, the oxygen, the passion within. It's always going to rise upward for your own benefit. See, look at this. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles to go with this 10 of Wands. See, it'll go to the ashes and rise above for your own benefit. And then this benefit comes through the Queen first because she's the feminine. The feminine energy is what creates, which rebirths that energy. It always holds 2 to 3 more. It is the energy that carries the womb of all energetic cells. So it has to come through the Eve matter first before the Adam can come and really fulfill it, which is this again. Okay, we already got 10 grand. Now we're going to spend it and use it as our resources, but create more so then she can go and spend it again. So beautiful. It's just this constant renewal of fulfilling yourself, creating own potential. Your parents never gave it to you, but you sure can. And to stop looking at everyone else to give it to you. No one else can give it to you. You are the one that has to provide it. You are the only one that can climb that mountain. No one else is there holding your hand besides the Christ of Jesus. Look at that. Depolarized Four of Pentacles, which also came up. So just as we reuse the old power for good, we see what was handed down does not make me secure and stable, and I need to dissect it, do the opposite, and make myself secure and stable. Do you see this coming out here? King of Pentacles, shut up. Secure and stable. Exactly. Yep, exactly. There's so much. What is this here again? Oh yeah, Four of Pentacles. Okay. Queen of Pentacles, shut up. See, there's so much to come. What is this here now, Lord? What is this? Nine of Wands. Yep. There's so much to come from looking forward to what God is saying is here for you as you rise above the mountain peak. This is already yours. So now it's just traveling, using your sailboat along your emotions, flying your kite along your thoughts. God already has this for you. So it's just moving in the way that you already have this. If you know it's already yours, then what's stopping you from traveling there to get it? Because everything that is here is good. Everything that is here is not what was handed down to you. It's not yours to keep for one, you're not obligated to keep it anymore because there's no parents, behind your back taking away your potential. Here's your potential and you got to do this and you're not good enough and blah, 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 blah. It's all bullshit because in reality, what was handed down to you, that's their trauma. So now you've held on to something so long that it's only rotted you on the inside and they gave it to you. But at the same time, you also continue to hold on to it. You also continue to keep yourself down at the bottom of the mountain. What else is here, Lord? Let's wrap this up. What else is here? Final messages for this loving self journey, that this is not a punishment, it's an opportunity. And to focus on someone else's journey just takes away from you. It dishonors you and your children and your children's children. There's so much goodness to come. We talked about that threes. Oh my gosh, the threes are here. See? We talked about so much goodness to come. So much goodness to come. Yes, see, look at that. 6 of Cups. See, that Cups was the very first position. He's showing you how much that you can love yourself, to return home to yourself, to return home to the true generational line that God had created for you, that Satan had rewritten as Eve had cursed us from the very beginning when she ate the apple from the tree. And now that we are children of God and Jesus undid the dang curse by dying on the tree, it is able to bring us back to the center, bring us back to that overall nurture and nature of self that only Christ and God teaches us. Very beautiful. Bottom of the deck. Oh my gosh. Page of Pentacles. See, we started off with a Page of Cups. The Page of Pentacles is the next evolutionary step. It's beautiful. We're going to see that. We saw that 3 of 11s, but now we're going to see 4 of 11s, which is exactly right here, is it not? So we can already see how you're preparing to build more potential for yourself and for your children's children. 5 of Swords. We're no longer going to overthink. We're going to dissect and pull things away. We're going to end it. There's the 5 of Swords to the 10 of Swords. Yep, it's good, gone, and gone. King of Cups. We saw that right here. Once again, more confirmation of healing masculine energy. And the Star. Because we are God's child. I love this so much. God's child. The justice will be served. The tower will be overwritten and come. The curse, all of that. And then love will be restored between yourself and union will happen. Very beautiful. Continue to climb up the mountain. This is coming through. The Star right here is like a faith of a mustard seed parable, yeah? It's powerful. It's potential. It has a great reputation. Mustard does. And there's nothing different between the power of a mustard seed and the power of your own self-love. Love you. Wounds into light.